Hello. I don't know if anybody's going to be here. Would you please tell Jay we went live?
Yeah.
He messaged you. Yep, nobody's here. Hey, everybody. I don't know if anybody will be on here. We switched pages. It was a big mess. We couldn't figure it out. Hello, everybody. I didn't think anybody would be on here. Good evening. Happy Monday. Hello, hello, hello. Royce is back. Kathy, we had a big old mess. We couldn't go live. I don't know. It's all a learning curve. We're learning. We'll figure it out. So, how was everybody's Monday? It was a good Monday for us. We had a 2-hour delay, so I can't complain about that one bit. It's a good way to start a Monday. It was surprise. No 2 hours delay. Hello, everybody. Okay, I've never really done this before, so anything you all want to talk about, any questions you have, anything at all, please let it rip. Let me know. I just really enjoy hanging out with you all. We just had a little bit more snow. I mean, it was just a little bit icy, but I personally think we could have not had a 2-hour delay. But it was nice for a Monday. I know. I think it's supposed to warm up, and then I think there is a potential for some big snow coming up. So I'm hoping. I'm ready. Oh, I'm jealous for you all that had warm days. I'm ready for spring days. I'm not a hot weather girl, but I like spring. Hey, Jeannie. Yes, I work with children in the schools. I work in it's a developmental preschool, 3 to 5-year-olds. So, yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I work with kiddos with multiple disabilities. So it's fun. That's always been my passion. So I love it. I love it. So hello, everybody. Oh, and just while I'm on here, because I was watching Jeff's live talking about my Royce, just to explain, because I know a lot of people are really, really not fans of the prong collar. However, my almost 90-pound dog, for me, the only time you all see it on him a lot, but the only time he has it on is when we're walking him or we're taking him out in public, because he doesn't like other dogs, especially when he's around me, because he's very, very protective. And honestly, he could the deciding factor with me is there was a dog coming towards us and I was watching the dog and I thought I had him under control. And then he saw a squirrel and he almost dislocated my shoulder. So in order to take him for walks, for me, I'd rather take him for walks with that than not have him take for walks at all. Oh, long-term substitute teacher. Yeah, I love my job because it teaches you to appreciate the small things. Because my kiddos don't, there's all these firsts for kids, like sitting up for the first time, rolling over for the first time, all these big milestones. Our kids, we just have to learn to appreciate the tiny things they do. And it's amazing when you stop and you step back and you can appreciate tiny things. So that's one of the reasons I really, really love it. Plus, I love my kids. So what are some of my hobbies? That's a huge problem. It's not a problem. That's something I'm kind of working on. I think I've gotten really, really in the mother taking care of everything role. And I think I've kind of left that kind of stuff behind. So that's what I'm doing. There's, I would love to learn to knit. I would love to learn to decorate cookies. I'd really like to learn that. I really want to get back to exercising. I enjoy it, but I don't always make it a priority, which I need to. That's kind of one of my, I don't like to do New Year's goals, but it's kind of one of the things I really, really want to start doing. So yes, I've lost a lot of me, unfortunately. And that's one of the things I'm really, really working on. Jane's a little bit more self-sufficient, and Jeff and I are, trying to work on things where he's a little bit more self-sufficient too. So I'm going to take a little bit more time to work on me. So for a long time, I'm I always feel bad. I feel like it's selfish to do that. But then honestly, I'm a better person. I'm a better mama. Just a better human being when I do take a little bit of time for me. So what are your all's hobbies? Share some ideas. I'd love to hear your all's hobbies. So yeah, see, I think anybody that has a big dog, I mean, like Royce gets a little bit nutso. Like I said, when there's other dogs around, he goes to daycare. He plays with dogs. He's wonderful with dogs. You put him on a leash, he kind of gets he's a little bit reactive. So that's it. Oh, Jennifer, Jaden got diamond art for Christmas. Actually, a boxer diamond art, and actually, I find that really, really relaxing. Find it a lot more relaxing if I put on glasses, which I don't like to wear, but we love it. A quilter, building things. Oh, yes, Danielle. How did that go? Danielle's little girl got sick at the RC track um, this weekend. Oh, you all have some great hobbies. See, I would love to garden, except everything I do kind of dies. I'm not really great at that. My favorite food would probably honestly be steak. I love steak. I love a good steak. And oh, Daniel, MJ has it now. Oh no. Everybody is this has been probably one of the sickest winters in the longest time. So I hope if anybody has anybody that's sick, they start feeling better. So yeah, see, I like spending time with family. I've never allowed myself to be creative because Justin does collect goats. I'm always too critical of myself to allow myself to do any creative. So, I'm kind of at the age I want to try stuff. So if you have any ideas, I may just, try something new. Oh, Jackie, you and Jaden would have a good time together. Hey, see, I have two sisters and a brother. Both my parents have passed away. For lack of better words, I was the oops of my family. My brothers and sisters, I think my brother's 15 years older. That's the closest one to me. And so I was, I was the oops, but I've got a niece that's like 18 months younger than I am, and we are a very, very close family. It's not a huge family, but we're super close. I love them. They're wonderful. I like to bake. I love to do stuff when I have time to do it. That's my big thing. It's hard to come home from work and throw together dinner and then have time for anything. So, Jean, I would love to travel too. That's one of my big things that I really, really, really want to travel. I want to go out west. I want to see some national parks. I don't know if Jeff necessarily shares that with me, but I want to do it. I just think for some reason, I just got it in my soul that that's just what I want to do. So, I think I like having the goats in the backyard. That's kind of I will enjoy them and I'll play with them. Taking care of them, I'll let the boys do. Favorite ice cream or dessert? I'm not an ice cream fan. I hate to say that. My favorite dessert is probably key lime pie. I love, love, love key lime pie. Oh, paint by number. I never thought about that. That would be good. Hey, Flo, is the Black Hills in South Dakota? I think it is. I have been there, and it's beautiful. And yes, I would. I mean, I would love to cook. Oh, Catherine, we have been to Shady Maple. For those of y'all that don't know, Shady Maple is like an Amish/Mennonite. It's a store, but it's also a buffet that has more food than you could ever, ever, ever imagine. And if you go on your birthday, it's free. So I've been there for dinner. Everybody says their breakfast is delicious. So I always feel like I don't get my money's worth there, but it's delicious, delicious. My goal for the week, that is a great question. My goal for the week, honestly, as crazy as it is, my goal for the week is to just because of my age, I really want to start lifting weights. And I have a beginner program that I'm going to do. I'm starting it on Wednesday. And so I may never move again because my body doesn't do bounce back like it used to. But I just think that's so important. So I'm going to start doing that. Somebody asked a question and I was gonna let me go back here a second because I caught my eye here. Shady Maple. I don't know. If it comes back, I will go back to it. Oh, we're gonna have to go to Shady Maples. Oh, I can't. I'm not even reading Justin's comments. I am not even seeing it. Yes, weights for bone density. That is my big thing. And for my job, honestly, my job is a lot of. You don't really think about it, but almost all of our kids are like dependent for positioning, dependent for transfer. So I mean, there's lots of lifting and there's lots of moving, and so it's important. And flexibility and all that fun stuff. And honestly, it sounds crazy, but for lifting Jaden's quarter midgets, to get them from the ground to the stand, you have to lift them, and so that gets heavy. I mean, 3 or 4 cars, and they're like 200 and some pounds each. So thank you all for joining so much. I'm so excited. Oh, a Kentucky girl that watched her team get killed this weekend, but that's okay. I actually have some coloring pages and I want to start doing that. That'd be the age of the range. For the longest time, I did birth to 3 in the home, and I love doing that. But when Jaden came along and everything, I wanted to do something a little bit more with stability. So right now I see kids 3 to 5 in the classroom, and I do some homebound kids that are a little bit older, but for the most part, 3 to 5. I like the littles the best. They're my favorite. Jeff honestly is not, he's not a sports fan. He loves his race cars. I am the person, like, what is my perfect fall Saturday? It honestly is to have pumpkin spice candles, something, the house warm, and to sit and watch college football or pro football. So I know that's not very girly, but that's what I love to do. So yeah, dirt, we love dirt racing. We really, like I said, I've never been to a race until the day I met Jeff. And then probably there hasn't been in the summer or weekend that we haven't been to the races. So we love it. And Jaden, actually, he really enjoys it. So see, my college sports loving people, I love it. I'm from Ashland, Kentucky. I'm going to be like the rebel because we're having sports day on Wednesday. And of course, in Pennsylvania, with the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, everybody's going to have on Eagles gears. Except me. And I'm going to have on Kentucky gear because I want the Eagles to win, but I don't have any Eagles gear, so I'm not going to worry about it. So, Nancy, we definitely will watch the Super Bowl, and we're definitely rooting for the Eagles. Jaden got into racing kind of by default. At 4.5, he didn't really have much of a say. And honestly, now in hindsight, 4.5 was way too young. I mean, think about it, 4.5. Now I'm like, what were we thinking? He's this little tiny dude. And honestly, he got off to a really, really slow start. And it was really hard for Jeff because Jeff just knows racing. So like he would be like, he would use all these racing terms like for Jaden when he's 5 or 6. You need to go high in the corners. He doesn't know what that is. So it took a little while. And at first, I don't know if Jaden was super crazy about it, but the more he's done it, he really, really likes it. So he got into racing totally by default. But it ended up being a good thing. And it's a good family thing. It's a good thing we spend time doing. Great families. Of course, I said there could be like, how you have the Real Housewives of Atlanta and all those. You could have the racing parents of Pennsylvania. It does get crazy sometimes. Everybody thinks that their kid's going to be the next, Jeff Gordon, and so. But yeah, I think any kid sport, like growing up, like like we played sports, but now like if your kid's not like a specialist or really really good by the time they're 6 or 7, then they really don't stand a chance, which is really unfortunate, honestly. Um, yeah, starting them young does help, but we don't know how far. Like racing gets so expensive. I mean, like what we're doing now is pricey, but as you go up, it gets crazy nutty. Um, gets so expensive. So we're gonna let him take it as far as we can, and race as long as he wants to, um, and see what happens. But he's got a lot of other interests. He really, really loves his martial arts. He loves his saxophone, which is really, really good because we're not music. I'm not musical. I don't have a musical bone in my body. So, yeah, Joanne, the parents, they're a little bit crazy. They are. And how old is Jeff? Is 55 and I'm 54. So we're we're close in age, getting older, but like I said, like I've kind of like turned a different leaf. Like I just want to kind of be who I am instead of the people pleaser that I've always been. Because I think that's where you really get lost too, is being who you think everybody else wants you to be, or um, being, yeah, being who everybody else thinks you want to be, and trying to be in everything for everybody. And then I think it gets kind of crazy. So that's over. That chapter's over. Now we're going into kind of finding myself again. So, oh, Cheryl, I've never been to Niagara Falls. I would love to. And Jaden has so many race cars because they're different types of motors. There's Hondas, there's Briggs, different horsepower. I'm not really good about, like, you give me a race car, I'm really not good at knowing which one's which. Jeff and Jaden know that. So, yeah, I'm not good at that. So, yeah. We are, yes. That's what I'm learning. I love watching, like, I'm on TikTok. I love watching TikTok about Gen X. Like, yeah, we're kind of like we don't really care. Yes, Sharon, it is becoming more rewarding to be who I really, really, really am. And it's hard though, because you kind of people kind of see you as one way, and then when they realize that you're changing, it's not always a welcome change. But it's, I always say, if it's the right people and they're meant to be in your life, that it'll all work out. So Mary gets her groove back. I love that. Absolutely love that. That's wonderful. Yet Jaden has learned a lot through racing. He really, really has. And we try to teach him a lot because, the thing with racing is there's only one winner. And we're not a big participation trophy family, and he's learning a lot, and he's learned to lose well. And he's learned, if he does do well and wins, to be a very gracious winner. So that's actually more important than anything he does on the track. Is it just helping him to be a good kiddo? So, I didn't do my martial arts lesson because I was not feeling well, and so I kind of thought I was saved until Jeff and Jaden don't know this yet, but they extended the free parent thing a whole other month. So the whole month of February, parents can go free. So, yeah, I might have to do it. It's probably going to be fun. It's just that, like I tell Jaden, got to get out of your comfort zone. And yeah, so, okay, y'all hold me accountable. I will go the month of February one time. I may never do another live because I may be dead, but I will go one time. So, Lynn, is there a special thing that I do just with Jaden? Honestly, our Kentucky trips are usually just Kentucky trips are just me and Jaden, and we have a really, really good time. He is my family kid. He loves family. And Virginia, that is something I want to do so bad. I would love to go line dancing. I would love to find somebody to go line dancing. that is something I've always wanted to do. And it sounds exciting. So maybe sometime I can find somebody to do that. Jeff would never go to any place that does line dancing. So I'm just going to have to find some girls. And like I said, the hard thing is we're at that no man's land age. Like we have a young kid and we're older, but we'll keep trying to make friends and see what happens. So let me see. Oh, Rose, this whole positive about myself is like, it literally is the last year. I'm like the worst critic. I really had struggled with self-worth. And I think once I got to that point where I'm feeling a little bit better myself is when I could not be scared to be myself. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So oh, thank you all. I'm very stressed about this live, but we were having lots of technical difficulties, and so Jeff just said, "Forget it." But Justin encouraged me, so we just did it anyway. So that's true. If Justin went, Jeff would go line dancing. So Jeff's kind of learning to get out of his comfort zone a little bit, but if Justin shoves him out of his comfort zone, so oh, I'm really not Jenny. I'm really not a confident. I'm not a confident person. I'm learning. I'm learning. Like I wish anything I could go back and tell my 30-year-old self all the stuff I've learned in the last 2 years. Man, honestly, it's been going through therapy and figuring it all out, and so it's a journey. It's all every day is not good. Every day, especially with everything going on with Jeff and I, um, it's taking a toll, but just got to keep moving forward. Yeah, I mean, honestly, therapy has been like my saving grace. Honestly, it really, really has. And Stephanie, I do like journaling. Um, I need to do it more. Janice, I wish he would like it, but I don't know. He might fake it till you make it. Yeah, that's a good. That's oh, Karen, you could do a live. If I could do a live, anybody in ever in the world could do a live. Anybody, because you know, yeah, marriage is a lot of hard work, and what like this is a learning journey because honestly, okay, sorry, this piece of my hair is getting on my last nerve. Where is it? Honestly, like when Jeff came back from Texas, the plan was for him to move out. So all this is just kind of a new journey, trying to figure out emotions. So we're working on it. Everything's everything is a work in progress. Thank you all. Oh, his moon boots. Oh my gosh, he's crazy. Oh, mom's name was Mary too. I think we'll have to talk to Lauren and Justin see if they would be interested in going. So that would be fun. I did it like a long time ago in college. Um, but I would love, 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 love to go. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you all for giving me some suggestions. Jennifer, that's what I'm hoping happen. Will happen. Honestly, what animals I want. Honestly, I'm just like, just I'm a dog person, and right now, honestly, I'm just really, really focused on, um, just kind of seeing where the next 6 months. I'm like after the next 6 months, then I'm willing to open up my eyes a little bit. Um, oh, and Rita, I would love to come to Montana. I just want to come there so bad. And have we ever gone on a cruise? This is a Jeff story. I wanted to go on a cruise. Somehow our vacation got messed up and I wasn't going to be able to go. This was to the Outer Banks. So as a compromise, this was like 2011. He's like, okay, we're going to cruise. he complained the whole entire time. I mean, like getting there, complained the whole entire time. And he was grumping and he was not happy to be on the cruise and blah, blah, blah. And needless to say, he ended up having an absolutely phenomenal time. It was a lot of fun. And so I would love to go back on another cruise. Um, it was very, very, it was relaxing. I think Jane would have fun. So maybe one day we'll do that. But yeah, Jeff was like, "Are gonna get all these people into this one little door," and he was complaining. But like I said, that was one time he got out of his comfort zone, and he did have a really, really good time. Um, oh, Virginia, that would be good to go out to a restaurant by myself. Just kind of, yeah. Just I need to get more. I need to continue getting comfortable in my own skin. Oh, Shannon, a girls' cruise would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. An Alaskan cruise. Now, Jeff would be interested in going on an Alaskan cruise again. I mean, not again. We went to the Caribbean the first time, but going on an Alaskan cruise. So, we Jeff and I had been married 17 years. So, yeah. But yeah, the cruises, that was a lot of fun. But it was just Jeff and I. Next time I will go, I would like to go with more people. I just think it's more fun. And my goodness, Nancy, you are the cruising expert. Holy cow. And I'm very sorry about your husband. But, oh, wow. Is the Alaskan, those of you that have gone on the Alaskan cruises, is absolutely phenomenal. I will check out lawn dancing. Like if I ever come on here again, y'all have to get on me, see if I've looked for something for lawn dancing. That would be fun. Um, I like that idea of the popsicle sticks and drawing something to do as a family activity. I think that is a wonderful, wonderful idea. Because, like I said, I'm really into Jaden getting out of his comfort zone, and yes, you can email us. I will get you our email address. Okay, we need to put together a girls' cruise. We'll leave the boys at home to hold down the fort, and we'll go on a girls' cruise. That sounds great. The family goal for this week, survive. Um, it's so busy. It was like we have saxophone lessons, martial arts 2 days, Wednesday, something else. But it's just really, really spending time, just spending time together. And yeah, Jane's very into, he just wants, honestly, that truthfully was one of like my, it's kind of wake up calls. Like even Jane would say, "Mommy, Daddy, you're supposed to be role models for us, and you're not being a very good role, or for me, and you're not being a very good role model." Then we'd have some of our little rough points, and so it's really, really important for him that Jeff and I are in a good spot as a family, and we have not played putt-putt in a long time. See, I'm gonna have to write down some of these ideas. Just some ideas to do as a family, because I think you just get stuck in a rut, day in, day out rut, and so you don't think outside the box and different things for us to do. So I'm going to have to go back and I'll scroll through these comments and look at some of the really cool ideas. Donna, I heard that we're supposed to get an ice storm. And then I heard next week or some other could potentially get a big snow. So, and no, we don't. Jeff and I do not have a date night. Part of our problem is we don't really have anybody to watch Jaden. We don't have any family around here, and we haven't like really hooked up with like a babysitter. But that's something we were actually talking about not too long ago, that we need to have somebody that can, it wouldn't be a cheap job. It'd be easy job. Because of course my kid goes to bed at 9:00, but just so that we can spend time, or we can just do things. And Heather, do I think I'd ever move back to Kentucky? Would I love to move back to Kentucky? Absolutely. Would Jeff ever move to Kentucky? Absolutely not. And I don't blame him. I mean, he's got a great pension with his job. He's been there a long time. But I just love Kentucky. Kentucky is like it's my safe spot. It's my happy place. Um, oh, Mary Reed, I will, if I'm going to have to find a video and I will post it of Jeff at the trampoline park doing, was it a backflip or a front flip about 2 years ago? Hello, Jeffrey. Texas would be great too. I said I would go, yeah, I would go anywhere. Just, I like to travel. And we do like puzzles. Jaden is scary good at puzzles. He is wonderful at puzzles. So, yeah, the trading off is a good idea. We're really looking at, yeah, we need to look into that. Glenn, there is something similar to that. Jeff will have to tell you about it. He made fun of my painting, but that was fun to go with a group of friends, and then nobody really cares what it looks like. That's where it goes to I'm like way too hypercritical of myself. But that's just fun. Right, Tracy. Jeff, go away so the girl talk. Hey Jeff, just in case you didn't see, think we're thinking about a girls' cruise. What do you think? Could you hold down the fort? Oh, now I see now he's quiet. Radio silence. So Jaden loves it's all good, Jeffrey. What was it? Jaden loves board games too. So Jeffrey. Yeah, I think it is important for us to do things. And the hard thing is we've never done it. And so Jaden thinks like we're mad at him if we don't take him. But it's like, no, mommy and daddies need to spend time together. Hey Jamie, going right, Kentucky, Texas, like, and I don't know if you've heard, like, I want to go to Montana or Wyoming. And somebody asked if I would ever ride a horse. I would love to ride a horse. I mean, like for a long time, like back in college, I rode horses, but that was a long time ago. That's the kind of stuff I want to do. And I would just love to do that. So, yeah, we shall see. Yeah, the good thing with my job though is we have a really some people with it's kind of a wonky schedule, but we will be in session for like let's say 6 weeks, and then we'll have a 2.5 week break. So so my schedule is super flexible as far as that goes. It's hard to plan things around, but it works. It works for me, and it works for our kids. So, oh, you go to Wyoming to ride your sister-in-law's horse. That is wonderful. So that's, oh no, that's just my thing. And I might get to Montana, Wyoming, I don't know. I've never been there, but like I said, it sounds wonky. It sounds weird, but that's just someplace my soul feels so drawn towards, like such peace. Oh, you took an Amtrak trip. That would be fun too. That would be a lot of fun. So, Jaden is wonderful. He's in his room watching TV, chilling out. So, May in summer. That would be cool. Involved in volunteering for therapeutic course. That would, honestly, I think Jaden would really like that. Okay, Rita, okay, we're going to have to talk about that. Definitely. We will talk about that. So, honestly, what we did talk about, and what do you want? Just a second, I'll come back to that. What Jeff and I were talking about, and we'll do it on the live together, is maybe because we have no imagination, we kind of think at it, is because like I said, we never have date nights, is like you all throwing out some ideas, and then we pick like the top 3, and or out of those we'll pick one, and then we'll kind of do like a little video synopsis of it because we have no imagination, none. So, oh, Crystal, Royce is gone with Jeffrey because if Royce was not gone, then he'd be right here beside me, on top of me because he stays home while we're working. He goes to daycare 2 days a week, but when he stays home, he wants attention. Um, they do, Heidi. They do have axe throwing. I've always wanted to go axe throwing. That would be fun. That would be so much fun. Those are the kind of things I would love to do. You miss Royce's voice. Now they didn't go to the dog park. I just think they went out for a drive, and odds are that usually he goes to Wawa, which is a convenience store, and Jeff will get him food. So I've never heard of riddle rooms. I don't know what they are. Okay, we should go axe throwing. That would be fun. Now, Jennifer, they don't get a pup cup. They get like a whole turkey bowl or a whole order of scrambled eggs. Like when I was gone over the holidays, that dog had more turkey bowls, and it was crazy. Keep Jay away from axe throwing. Do you think that'd be kind of crazy? An escape room does sound fun. Actually, I have a friend that lives in Sedona that has invited me out there, and I've never taken her up on it. But I bet that is wonderful. So, oh, a wrecking room. That sounds fun. That sounds, because I'm mild mannered. However, I think it would be so much fun to destroy stuff. That would be a lot of fun. I don't know if there's any around here. Jay, Lester, and Jeff in an escape room would be classic. Riddle rooms are escape rooms. Okay. Oh, wrecking room would be fun. Yes. And honestly, my sister, I think, is on here. I don't know if she's still on here, about a spa day. For Christmas, she's offered like to do a spa day or get me a massage. And I have been a horrible sister. She keeps saying, just tell me where. And I haven't done that yet. Because honestly, I feel really guilty. I'm one of those people, I don't like people doing things for me. I have a really, really hard time accepting things. And not on the outside wild. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it too. Like there's like the calm, cool, collected me. I always laugh. I always say, like, if you listened to my playlist, especially when we're going to Kentucky, you would think I was nut because it will go from contemporary Christian to Eminem to Tupac to country to Air Supply. Air Supply was our last one. So it was absolutely, I mean, like, that's kind of my personality. Like, there's the country, contemporary Christian side of me, but then there's the other side. So it's kind of funny. I do have a little bit of wild side. I just don't let it out ever. So, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that has a crazy playlist. I always laugh because Jaden's like, "What are you listening to?" So, yeah, I need to take my sister up on that. So, yeah, we have a huge Renaissance fair near here, and we have never been. I mean, it's huge. It's crazy. So, oh, Danielle, I didn't really realize you're a massage therapist. Yeah. So that's what, yeah, because I carry all my stress in my thing and my shoulders. And it's mom's music. He usually, when I'm listening to my music, he usually puts headphones on. So, but he is kind of like, he will sing Eminem, and it's funny because Jeff does not like that kind of music at all. And so he'll be like, what are you listening to? Mm-hmm. It's me. So, Shauna, we were talking about Montana. That's my dream place. So, Jennifer, yep, Guns N' Roses to Christian music, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, occupational therapy assistant. Awesome. And let me just tell you, when somebody said that by not accepting someone else's gift, we could be blocking their gift of giving. My sister is honestly the most incredibly generous person who truly, that's just her love language. She loves to gift and she loves to give, she loves to gift to Jaden. And so I never really thought of it like that actually. So yeah, you're right. So, and it would be good just to take some time out for me. So, I'm sorry, Marie. Yeah, I mean, and I think and not to. I mean, it's. I think Jeff has had a lot of guy time, and I just I need to make some me time a priority. And my currently my me time is staying at home and cleaning and doing laundry with nobody in the house, and that's not really me time. That's um, Virginia. You've been to Loretta Lynn's. That's not too far from my hometown. So we live right on 23. It's kind of the country music corridor. So no, Jenny, I don't have friends that I go and hang out with, which is a huge problem. Um, so I need to work on that. It's hard moving to this area from as an outsider. A lot of people I've talked to like this area. It's a little bit challenging to meet friends. So I need to work on that. Absolutely. Um, a Montana woman's retreat. You girl, I'm loving this. And Nashville. My sister and I went to Nashville, and that was fun. That was that was a lot of fun. We didn't line dance or anything like that, but yeah, have to start telling myself it's okay to leave the chores. Yeah, they will always be there. I don't know, and that's a struggle for me. That really, really, really is. Um, Jaden is well versed. Yeah, he really. And we do have some friends from racing. I think the problem is like right now, like where we race is an hour and a half from us. Like in our little area, there's not a lot of racers or racetracks here. So I mean, we do have some people, but they're from far away. So, um, holy Hannah, 500 people! I didn't even. Oh Lord, oh my gosh! Now I'm nervous. Um, I will do it again. I mean, if you want me to do it again soon, I'll do it. I'm actually getting ready to wind this up just so I can get Jaden ready for bed and all that stuff. But yeah. So if you want me to do it, just let Jeffrey know. I'll be more than happy to. Um, it was a lot of fun. You all came up with some phenomenal ideas. Um, Gatlinburg is nice to visit. We went to, we have family that live there, but it was crazy, just the traffic. So, yeah, start gonna, yeah. And I think it is harder to make friends. How long have I lived where we're at? We've been for like 15 years. I've been in Pennsylvania since 2002, I think. So, I appreciate you all. I mean, you all are amazing, and actually, it's wonderful. Yeah, if you all have any topics you want to talk about, let me know. Um, yeah, anybody that has any ideas, um, you can you can let Jeffrey know. We'll have a somehow we'll figure out. Give me some ideas, and we will chat. So, but I hate to get off here, but I need to get the kiddo ready for bed, and so Jeff and Royce can come home. But thank you all. I love talking with you all. You all are phenomenal. You've made my night. I was a nervous wreck. This scared me to death, but Jennifer, if you want to, if there's enough people would like to, we'll do it same time next week. We'll have a little bit more of a topic, and we'll go from there. So, but I love you all bunches. Have a super, super great week. Take care of yourself, and we will see you hopefully next week. Good night, everybody. Bye.